Busta Rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Ali Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break down to molecules. Yo.
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome, it's Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen and Matt Gay going to kick things off. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 45-yard line.
First play, and McCarthy to throw. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Go.
He'll run for it, and it's go.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on fourth down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Ready? Gravity Lions.
Right to the air goes Daniels. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Okay, ready?
From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
Ready?
They'll motion over Samuel.
Ready?
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Higher pace up to his linebacker spot to make the stop.
And after that short run, it puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
Come on, come on.
The motion man here is McClure. Pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. We'll move the change. First down at the 47.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk.
From the shotgun, it's down.
Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My head up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bands. Big stupid friends like I'm wrapped up in saran. it's not my problem. Woo! When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need a what a lion I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please let me down.
You say too late to start, got your heart in hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't your heart in hand. You know you're better than this.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never gotten phone if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask? You know that I would've did anything. I gave everything. Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Formation for the Vikings.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Fielded just inside the 20. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. First down, Washington.
Let's go.
They'll run here with a rookie.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Look at this defense for the Vikings.
They interplay one from the bottom, number 31 in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. And McLaurin, the motion man right.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 37. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Ready! Ready!
They'll try and run for it. Krosky Merritt. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Get it! Hook at 19! Ready!
To the air goes Daniels.
He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready, ready! 19, Tiger, 19! Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down, and will.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels
scoring on the 2-yard keeper.
And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last week, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so now it comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now McCarthy. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
McCarthy off the play fake. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Vikings at 500 at 6-6. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Here's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. You talk about this Washington defense coming into this one ranked number 19 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
To the air with McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
19, Tiger, 19, go!
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
At the 11-yard
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more.
And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the offense, and we are tied at 7. So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not...
Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got it out. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Lane. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 60 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. For quarterbacks, there are a number of ways to measure a good statistical season. This is one of them. That last touchdown pass, his 30th on the year. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter two, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot, stay the course. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Third down from the gun, McCarthy. He's got his running back out of the backfield. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy drops it to Jones in the flat. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 39. They give them 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 Bisons.
Operating from the gun. McCarthy. He'll find Jones again. Complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
2nd and 5.
Ready? Cowboy! Hawk 70! Hawk 70!
Back to throw. McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now Daniels. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
First down, Washington.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Viking 18.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go.
The slot man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
2nd down and 3. To throw is Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. To the right side and caught by Simmons. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hold it ready.
And McClure in the motion man right. They go play action. Daniels. And he's wrapped up. Taken down back at the 25. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's 3rd down.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Yay on for the Washington field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4.
Come on. Hit. Hook it, 19. Ready.
A give now to Bill. This is Krosky-Merritt. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Let's go. Let's go, 80. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
That'd be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think probably you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
At their 49-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass complete to Addison. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 11.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
The Rangers take over 1st and 10. At their own 38-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now
2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Tight.
To the air goes Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
Now they'll work with 4 receivers here on 3rd down and long.
70.
Looking to throw. Daniels.
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach. Not allowed. Any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I don't know about you, partner, but on 2nd and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the 2nd level.
Now what a 1st down pickup of 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that, given the yard up to the 49.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Again, it's Jones. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. But now he appears to be in some pain. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From Commander's territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
The goal of the wide receiver screen is getting enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide to a hold at the end of that one. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Take off.
Now McCarthy. This one brought in by Jefferson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, cut 19, cut, go.
To the air with McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's a gain of 11.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Well run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Not a whole lot there after the penalty, but remember, it was 1st and 5, not 1st and 10. So now they can keep grinding out 1st downs, and good things can happen for them. Just 2nd and short coming up.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dorrance Armstrong. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Oh, my, that's a heck of a tackle right there on 3rd down because they had to swing it out to the back and hope that he could make a play. But let's face it, in order for him to be there and be in that position, in order to make that play, he had to read his keys and not be fooled. Excellent job in the open field.
I tell you, the life of a kicker, he has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
6-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To the right goes Mason. Able to fight for about 4 yards there in the 13. He was brought down.
Well, that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
2nd and 6. Throwing is McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he slides to avoid the edge. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Mason going to get it on first down. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
They went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. Huh.
Now it's Mason. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They run it with Mason. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky Merritt. Room here to run. down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. They'll run once more to JCM. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And down inside the 15 he goes.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Here's 1st down. On the give, Krosky Merritt. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
They've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
3rd and long.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. So just enough of a cushion there to bring on the field goal unit and try to send this one to the extra session. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Here we go. This is 4th down.
70 Timberwolves.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
Ben Sinnott finding the end zone on the game's final play. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Commanders, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll have another road date next.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
If you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of that Limp Bizkit mix. So where you at, pump, shoot, and back up while we this track up. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 You don't wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Why? Because we get it on every day and every night. Hear this platinum thing right here? We're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot. That rock, and bounce in the mosh pit. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give up. All the lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody all around the world. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Yeah. Yeah.
chill. Right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Feel like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you rebel out dark hallways? This way, I guess I made the day. I say, play the track from your record correction. It's your mix, congratulations.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Come back in. I bet you right up when we start, but don't follow me now. Very tough because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Lock the strike, so we begin that violent force of life. Guaranteed to turn it as bad as gold. And my people don't get change like a chameleon. And the channel, whatever the rap show.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
I've been dealing, shading skin till I make my way up